Breaking news here on the Fleck Zone podcast. Literally minutes ago, the departures at College Park with the Maryland Terps basketball team. No athletic director. The president may be in some hot water. He may not have much longer there. Head coach Kevin Willard, he's gone. The entire basketball roster has been depleted. No recruits for 2025 and beyond. And with the transfer portal open and a lack of resources at College Park, things looked grim. But now, Maryland basketball has their new head coach. It is Texas A&M's Buzz Williams. He's been linked to the program over the past few weeks since the rumors of Kevin Willard started to emerge. We now have the details. We now have the facts of who will be the new head man on the sidelines for Maryland basketball. Slam dunk that subscribe button, lay up that like button, block that bell, sound off in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the hire, and let me know what you think about the potential of Buzz Williams at Maryland. But we got breaking news. Let's get straight to it. Buzz Williams has been hired to be the next basketball coach for the Maryland Terps. Texas A&M's head coach Buzz Williams has been hired to fill the role left by Kevin Willard. He departed. We know about that. We ain't got to speak about it no more. Now they have a coach. Buzz Williams has a 373 and 228 record. That's a 621 winning percentage. He has coached at New Orleans, Marquette, Virginia Tech, and Texas A&M. Between 2010 and 2013, he led Marquette to 2 Sweet 16s and an Elite 8 before going on to Virginia Tech, where he reached the NCAA Tournament in 3 of 5 years. He made the Sweet 16 in 2019. Then he took a job in his home state of Texas at Texas A&M, where he had a 622 winning percentage and has gone 56 and 44 in conference play. And this has pretty much been in the works over the last few days. And it looks like Maryland was waiting to hire Buzz Williams because his buyout decreases today, April 1st. So, per the contract extension Williams signed in 2023, he would owe A&M a liquidated damages of $2 million for taking on another job before Monday. But if Williams left for another job Tuesday, which is today, or later, his liquidated damages would drop to $1 million. The otherwise stated contract was set to expire March 31st, 2028. So obviously Maryland's going to take that $1 million buyout, pay for that, and he has gotten a 6-year deal from Maryland. So there you go. Buzz Williams seems to be someone who stays somewhere for about 5 years, then he decides to move on. But I'll take 5 years over 3. If we can get a guy in here for the next 5 years, that's going to bring stability, that is going to bring a sense of normalcy to the program. He's not going to be rumored to be leaving. He's not going to be rumored to be linked to other jobs while his team is making the run of a decade in the NCAA tournament. He has a 621 winning percentage, had a 622 winning percentage in Texas A&M. EC, which was outside of the Big Ten, the toughest conference in college basketball. 14 teams made the tournament. 2 of those teams are in the Final Four. He's done it at a high level. Now, who does he bring with him? Most of his team was an older, veteran-laden team, a lot of seniors, a lot of upperclassmen, so he probably won't be able to bring a lot of guys from Texas A&M. With that being said, he does have a track record of winning, like I said, with the Marquette job. Been to the Sweet 16 and the Elite 8. Had Virginia in the Sweet 16. You look at what Texas A&M did this year. So he has a track record in turning programs into winners, having teams go deep into the tournament. And we know as Maryland fans, as Maryland supporters, that is something that has not happened frequently over the last decade. Obviously, no recruits. Obviously, most of his team is gone. It doesn't seem likely that either Rice or Gillespie, 2 of the more marquee names who have entered the portal, are returning. So he's going to have to start fresh. He's going to have to hit the ground running. We don't know who the athletic director is going to be. We don't know who is going to be his boss. But whoever his boss is going to have to be okay with Buzz Williams, because Buzz Williams looks like was hired in by the president and the temporary AD and the committee on that. So I just wanted to come on here, break the news to you guys. Buzz Williams is the new Maryland head coach. He has Coached at New Orleans, Marquette, Virginia Tech, and Texas A&M. And from a basketball perspective, Maryland is the most notable program that he will be at when it comes to basketball. Maryland is a sleeping giant. Maryland is a nationally ranked team potentially. We saw what this team could be with the right pieces in this area with a lot of talent. Potentially an increase in resources. I'm sure he wouldn't come here and leave Texas A&M with the NIL money they get, especially on the football side, but the NIL money they get in general, if he's not guaranteed that in his contract. So it seems like Maryland is willing to they were willing to give that money to Kevin Willard and those resources. They're going to give it to Buzz Williams. He signs a 6-year deal. It looks like he is going to be here for at least 5 of those 6 years if his track record precedes him. Has done it at various levels, various conferences, various competition levels, has coached a variety of players, hopefully can come to the Maryland, the Baltimore, the DMV area and surrounding areas and recruit talent, but also get the resources to do what he needs to do because you have to pay these guys, you have to recruit them financially now. The first question they're going to ask is, well, how much NIL money am I getting? How much am I getting paid? That is the key for Buzz Williams. It's a buzz in the turtle shell. I'm excited they have a coach. I'm excited this didn't linger on to the end of the week to next week. They've answered the question that we wanted to know the answer to. They've got their guy, and he has gone 56-44 in conference play. $1 million buyout since it is now April 1st, this Tuesday, and he will be coming into College Park. I'm sure probably this week have a press conference. We'll hear from Buzz. We'll hear what he brings to the table. He brings the track record of winning in March, winning in the NCAA tournament, and I think that's what the Terps need as we kind of get back into the flow of things. Like I said, they don't have a recruit. They don't have a lot of resources. Hopefully that is a part of the agreement that he got. And I think he would make sure of that if he is going to leave Texas A&M and come to Maryland. This is going to be his toughest job yet. This is going to be his most notarized job yet. This is going to be his most, I think, nationally platformed opportunity yet as well because Maryland is in the Big Ten now. They were a team that was in the Sweet 16. Eyes are now on Maryland, even with the goofiness of Kevin Willard, good, bad, or indifferent. People want to see what's happening next. Players, recruits, the organization, alumni, people like myself want to know what's happening with this team. They pretty much jumped on it immediately. They didn't let it linger. They got the right person in. I think Buzz Williams is good hire. He's winning. He's done it in the SEC. He's done it in the ACC. He has the potential. Big East with Marquette. I like the hire. Sign off below. Let me know your thoughts on the Buzz Williams hire. 621 winning percentage, 622 winning percentage at Texas A&M, 56-44 in conference play, and taking teams to the Sweet 16, taking teams to the Elite Eight. I'll take at least a minimum of a Sweet 16 every season, but I think this year is still going to be an adjustment. We'll see what he brings in with him. I'm not having high expectations. I think more in 2 years, but we'll see what happens. Anything could happen with the NIL and transfer portal. I don't think Rice or Gillespie returns. We'll see. God's favorite host sounding off down below in the comments. We want to hear from you. I like the hire. I give it a solid B plus, and maybe an A minus if you can make those same results translate here in Maryland with the Big Ten. You know, they got some new coaches, the talent. It's not going to be easy, but we're going to be here to talk about it each step of the way. I was going to do a video on who I think could be the new Maryland coach. Do they go with the Maryland guy? They go with a proven coach who has done it at various stops and a guy who stays there for at least 5 years. So if you're telling me he's going to be here at least 5 years, he's going to help rebuild the program, get the resources he needs, do what he did at Texas A&M, do what he did at Marquette, and do what he did at Virginia Tech, I'm cool with it. Sign off down below. Hit the thumbs up. It helps us out tremendously. Did a video earlier talking about the defections, about most of the team gone, if not all of the team. We'll see if anybody returns, but it's unlikely, it seems. Who he brings with him, what does he do locally to recruit NIL-wise, resources-wise. That is going to be key, because he can recruit all he wants. But if he doesn't have the resources to get the right guys, they aren't going to be able to come to Maryland, let alone stay at Maryland. So sound off. Maryland has their new basketball coach, Buzz Williams, coming from Texas A&M. We'll talk more about it, maybe more into his philosophy, his coaching style a little bit later. But we want to hear from you. Subscribe if you're new. Hit the thumbs up, hit the like button, hit the bell. Breaking news on your Tuesday. From the Flex Zone, Buzz Williams is the new Maryland head basketball coach.